Welcome back in here at 9 News at 3. We are still watching this tornado watch, and these pictures just into our newsroom. This is a funnel cloud seen near DIA. Corey's been tracking this. The warning has been extended for some time, so we're going to check in with him. But also want to keep in mind DIA is at a ground stop, so if you're expecting someone coming from the airport or you're flying out, certainly check those flights before you head out. Corey, it's incredible to see those pictures coming in so quickly.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things going on here. So those funnel clouds that you saw there were from the initial development. So that was long before these storms started rotating. So what happened is there was a collision of air on the ground right there near Denver International Airport, got the air spinning, and when those storms formed over top of it, it pulled that rotating air up, and you've got some funnel clouds there. And now these storms have kind of evolved into rotating storms, and that's why we have this tornado warning that's ongoing here in Elbert County. And this is for radar indicated rotation here. So there's no funnel clouds, no tornadoes being spotted at this moment here, but that does mean that a tornado is possibly developing in this storm here. As you see it, this is part of that storm here that formed out near DIA and the Southeast Metro and just kind of pushed outwards from the Denver area here. And this storm is basically going to continue to move down Highway 86 here, going through Kiowa and out towards Lyman here. And this did also have the ability to produce ping pong ball size hail as it moved from the Pinery through Ponderosa Park and Elizabeth. Now, let's take a look and see if we can spot some of that rotation. This is what we call velocity mode here. The red shaded areas is wind going away from the radar site, which is at the Front Range Airport just to the east of Denver International Airport. And the green shaded winds are going towards. So we look for where they're coming together here, and you see where this little spot just to the north of Kiowa, this air is going up towards the radar and coming around. So we have that rotation. I will say that it does not look as strong, the rotation, as it did when it was just here to the north of Elizabeth, but it is still rotating. So the National Weather Service is extending that tornado warning. This is something that we're just watching for the potential to see some rotating development coming down from that cloud. Nothing yet at this point, but there's also winds being pushed out in front of this storm and also ping pong ball size hail possible. And also you see the lightning here, lots of cloud to ground lightning strikes with this particular individual cell. So this is actually another piece of that storm that formed out by DIA. You can see the outer edge of DIA down here, and it pushed outwards as well to the north. All these storms are just pushing outward from the Denver area. This also has a severe thunderstorm warning on it. We're not seeing any rotation with this particular cell at the moment, but it does have the potential to put down some up to ping pong ball size hail here as it's coming out of Lock Buoy through Hudson and now into Keensburg. And this batch of energy will continue to move up Highway 76 here towards Wiggins and Fort Morgan, although the air is not as conducive for development up here. So that may fade away. And we can see that on the Futurecast here, the computer model kind of picking up on this signature here of these two storms here from Keensburg down to Kiowa. And that you see that one kind of lose its momentum here, but the one to the south here continues to gain strength and staying organized all the way past Kiowa. So eventually getting out here to places like Lyman and Hugo. These thunderstorms are yet to come here. These are just in the development stages here, coming off of the foothills, and we could see these develop. This is the 4:30 time frame, so not too long from now, we could see these stronger storms, possibly even severe storms from the North Denver Metro all the way up to Fort Collins. And we will continue to have this, there's enough energy, enough instability, enough moisture in the air to maintain at least some level of severe weather all the way till about 7 o'clock. And believe it or not, once it moves out onto the eastern plains here, where they've had a much cooler day, These will likely lose some momentum once it gets farther out onto the eastern plains. So that's why we're looking at the hours between about 1 and 7 p.m. You see the timeline here in Denver here over the next 6 hours. Good chance we'll catch a thunderstorm here. Possibly severe, most likely just below severe threshold, which does mean at least small hail will be possible. And then we'll take a small break here in Denver, most likely until the cold front comes in here at 10 o'clock, 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. And then we could get some likely non-severe rain showers that will continue tonight, even into tomorrow morning. And tomorrow morning will be a much cooler day. But the story for now is that severe weather, guys, that we will continue to track. Because we do have that tornado warning still in progress, you'll likely see me continue to update you on that until it moves out of at least that very populated area of the Palmer Divide. We'll have more 9 News at 3 o'clock coming your way in just a minute.